Welcome back. Amid all the National Guard madness, let's not forget CPS has a brewing budget crisis. A slim majority of board members do not support the CPS budget because they want it to include a $175 million pension payment and some short-term borrowing. That is echoing Mayor Johnson and the Chicago Teachers Union concerns. Now, board members who support the budget say those plans are fiscally reckless and could jeopardize the future of education. So could this standoff lead to a shutdown of schools? And joining me now is SEIU Local 73 President Diane Palmer. Of course, the other major union with CPS. You represent around 13,000 CPS employees, and your union is suffering some job cuts in this budget. It seems like it is a fait accompli. Do you think they could have been avoided?
Well, we are suffering about 700 layoffs. We think that it could have maybe been avoided if CPS had the money to pay these workers, and they don't have it.
And you clearly accept kind of the reality that they don't have it. The CTU has gone out and said, well, the state owes another $1.6 billion. And as we mentioned, the CTU is backing these provisions for the $175 million payment and the borrowing. Do you agree with them?
We don't agree with them. We've worked closely with CTU in the past, but we've often not agreed on things, and this is one of the things that we don't agree on.
Why not? What do you think that would lead to?
Well, we believe that our members will be affected more than anybody else. Our members, who are the service and support workers, would be laid off. History shows us that this has happened in the past, and it would likely happen again, that our low-wage earners would lose their jobs, and the students would suffer, and our members would take layoffs and furlough days. And
you know, the Chicago Teachers Union bargained and won a contract with big raises. The layoffs have not hit their members as hard as yours. Do you believe the CTU, it's very powerful politically, are they playing fair in the sandbox?
Well, I just believe that we should make sure that we not take out the loan and that we not be responsible for paying the MBAF pension.
That's the pension payment.
Right now, because the school just doesn't have the money, and we need the workers to be able to support the students in the schools. So we're laser focused on getting the budget passed that the CEO has put forward.
So you support the budget the CEO has put forward. The CEO obviously was the preferred choice of Mayor Johnson. She's now going against the mayor. What do you make of that dynamic?
Well, I think that in conversations with Dr. King, she said that she wants to do what's best for CPS students.
Macklin King, the CEO, the
yes.
superintendent.
Yes. She wants to do what's best for the students, and she wants to do what's best for the workers. And so if that means that she is not in agreement on this particular issue with the mayor, so be it.
And as we stand, I mean, the count that I have now is 10 board members that oppose the budget, 9 that support it, and so perhaps there's some lobbying or arm twisting going on. Are you trying to talk to board members to maybe change their mind?
Yes, I'm doing everything I can to get board members to understand the budget and to support the workers and support the students in this budget. So yes, we are talking to board members.
Do you think that you'll be able to flip some of them?
Well, we're hopeful that some folks will understand the budget and see things in the light that we're seeing them, that high interest, risky loan is not the way to go for Chicago Public Schools.
And we're unclear on this. What happens if the budget is rejected?
If the budget is rejected, I think that's a problem, because then we'd have to try to figure out how we pay these workers and how the school moves forward. If there's no budget, then there's a crisis in the Chicago public school system.
All right, this is all going to come to a head on Thursday. So much going on this week. Diane Palmer, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.